Hey Aries, come on in. We have got your reading for you here, and just to let you know real quick, we have a very detailed overall astrology report already out there for you to look at, which is all of April. And if you want to look into all of the energies that affect you and absolutely everybody, look that up. I'll put a link in the description below. There's a long, I don't know which side I'm going to put it on, but there's a long version and a short version. I would go for the long version. It has so much more in it and a lot of worthwhile things. The short version is only for like the exact dates and a really brief, like 1/3 the size, brief mentioning on the planets and the exactly where they're at and the dates and everything, just to condense it for people that are just interested in that. But I would go for the long version. Anyway, that'll tell you everything you need to know about April. But April is amazing, and your reading is reflecting a lot. As we know, we have a lot of Aries, Taurus, and Pisces energy in there. This is for the second half of the April month, and we already got through the eclipse and some of the hottest energies. Well, we're right in the midst of it right now, and the energies of Aries coming through. But let's take a look at your reading, because we've got a lot of really great things coming through here, and it's right on track with everything that you need to go after, Aries. I mean, here we go. Let's do it, Let's go to the overview. So the one thing that I'm noticing a lot that we have is really time to get to work. And that's great, because we need the action. We want to manifest, and it's time to get to work. There is a bit, be prepared that there's these waves of Piscean energy coming through, of a little bit of sorrow and a little bit of chaos, because you've got so many projects, and the chaos of what actions to do first, what to work on first, and deadlines and everything like that. Plus this underlying sorrow, because there's a little bit of a loss here. There's a loss in your recent past that's talking about, oh my, well, it's different for everybody, but it's something that's really made you shift and develop as a person, because sometimes losses make us really change our identity, or should I say we just develop. And we become more of who we're supposed to be in this lifetime. But some of the losses, and and you might be in the midst of some of them now, some struggles and the crest of the waves coming through. But at the same time, we've got that Aries energy and the pentacles of Taurus that wants to come through. Hey, Tinkerbell. Taurus that wants to come through and really start manifesting and getting those projects done. I know you're overwhelmed, but let's, we're going to work it out, okay? The one thing, there's definitely energetics of, remember to go with your intuition and also follow it up with gratitude. When you're feeling a little stressed out, if you can listen and go into the things that are special, and your angels and guides are trying to show you some really great things that are in your life right now that you're forgetting about. Sometimes we get so overwhelmed with everything that we have to do. Just like this card, it's just like, oh God, I've got all these projects. I really want to do them. I'm a craftsman. I really want to do them and get them all done. But I'm a little overwhelmed. I've got all these people and all these projects, and everybody's got their, let's go this way, let's go that way. And the 5 has to do with, intensified energies and everything. And no, we're building a house, but let's put up this wall first. No, let's put up that wall first. And that's even within your mind. Which thing to do first? I've got all these projects. I mean, I know they're overwhelming. And then having a recent loss, or right in the midst of it right now, and still having to deal with that. It's a lot. Now, one thing I have to say down here too is oh man, Aries, you can be a little bit hard on yourself. You're reflecting a lot of stuff, and you're being hard on yourself. Your Ace of Swords here is upside down, and be careful with your mind and not giving yourself enough credit. I know you're a bit overwhelmed, but within your reflection sometimes, don't be so hard on yourself, because you really can be. And it's slow and steady in your environment. You're on the right path, and you've got the destiny card. You're really going for it exactly where you need to be. It just feels like it's taken frickin' forever. You know what I'm saying? Just nuts, freaking forever. But this one has to do really highly, let me get it over here. This one has to do really high, the Knight of Pentacles here, with slow and steady. You can't rush a Knight of Pentacles, but it gets the job done right, and it, you know, it's long term. It's almost like Capricorns know how to, when you really put the long work in for the long haul and you do it right, you're going to get the rewards. But it, I mean, if you got a Knight of Pentacles upside down, it's reminding you one day at a time, one step at a time, because it's going to take a while. It's going to produce dividends, you know what I'm saying? But you've got to just keep going to it, at it, keep going. Hi, Tinkerbell, come back over. All right, so in your mindset over here, we've got the Hermit, we've got the Magician. So the thing is, you're you know, your reflection with your Hangman and your Hermit here, your reflection that you're doing upon a lot of things right now, because you have a new level of your identity with the Star card coming through here, is really on track. You can trust what you are sensing, feeling, observing. Just don't be so hard on yourself, not giving yourself enough credit. And even so far as to say, well, in this area, I just really let myself down, or like, just stop right there. That's not going to help anything, because you got too much to do. You got too many projects, too many things. Any of that sort of energy is not going to be fruitful and help with you moving forward. So trust. Trust. You've got your Hermit, you've got your Hangman. You're in the right position to really be reflecting and look upon all of that. Be good on yourself, but you can trust your gut instincts right now. Moving into the future, some of you, it's interesting because there's some people that are very action-oriented, very leaders and outgoing, charismatic people. Some of you, it'll come in the form of someone getting information that someone's kind of like interested in you. They have a lot of respect for you and your fortitude and your gusto and your spunk, and they like it. Some of you will, within your workspaces, will get encouragement because people want to see more of you. Other people that actually be like an attraction level that is coming forth with showing attraction, right? So attraction can happen in lots of different ways. When people are just attracted to you looking attractive, they can give you like promotions and everything like that, because you're like, I like it. I like what you're doing. I mean, overall, your overall picture is attractive. Then there's also like, I'm attracted to you and I'm feeling like relationship-wise attracted to you. That's coming in the future ahead. And that's good. So that's towards the end of the month, right? That's towards the end of the month where you're going to have a lot of attention looking at you and thumbs up, even though you're kind of giving yourself a thumbs down. You're just being too hard on yourself. Okay, although it does say that there's some level, there is one person that's in sort of an authoritative level that's a little funky and not showing approval, but this is their own issue and everything. Don't let something get you down. If a trip is delayed or someone in authority is making things a little difficult for you, because it's giving you the opportunity to show your resilience and how you can handle it, because Aries can be really good at which way you can use this to your advantage, how you want to respond to it, which way you want to handle this person, this kind of like gatekeeper sort of person, or like, yeah, like I said, it's authoritative, but it can be also someone who holds like a fatherly role, or someone that's like, you know what I'm saying, they're holding the gates closed. They're not totally going to open them for you, and it's like a little bit of testing. They're in their own little funk. But sometimes in life, when that stuff happens, how you respond to it and how you're going to move forward with or without them. And when they realize that, they have a lot of respect, right? Because you're like, that's fine, I can completely respect where you're going, but I'm going to get this done. That's one thing Aries can do. You guys know it. When Aries is in their element, which you are, even though you're being a little hard on yourself, but you're in your element, you can go with your gut and everything, and you're ready to do the work. When you're in your element, Aries has got to do what it's got to do, and it's going to move forward. It's the newborn baby of the astrological new year jumping into it, and we've got the gust one. We're some of the most courageous people. My son is an Aries. I mean, of course, I've got all sorts of different astrological things within my chart, but you know, I get Aries very clearly. And when we want to gusto and go and get something done, we're going to get it done. Period. So you keep moving forward. The nice thing is towards the end of the month here, it does definitely show about there is a love interest or respect or love or kindliness. Even within your projects, someone helps to give you a helping hand. So that's great, because at the end of the month, we're coming into the Taurus energy when you're really trying to manifest your pentacles and manifest your projects. And that's, so we don't mind that at all. If we want to have someone come in and help us out a little bit and show us a little love and have an appreciation for us, that's fantastic. Some of you, it'll be actually like love interest in affection, and some people it'll be like love what you do, you know, love what you are, and respect that and want to support you, sort of bonding love interest. Love comes in lots of different ways of support, and it just depends on where people are in their lives, but that energetic is there. So, oh, I forgot to talk about right here, in the near future, it's talking about you definitely really going out, trying to incorporate it. It talks about new projects, new jobs, new things that to fulfill yourself, and to really listen to your angels and guides, to really listen to pay attention, because it's telling you twice here to pay attention to your gut in the nuances, and listen carefully and watch carefully of how your like angels and guides like to talk to you, because they really are talking to you right now. They do want you to have your passions. They do want you to have your cups, your feelings, your inner emotions, and what fulfills you in those areas, and they want to help you along the way. So as you're going away from being unsatisfied with some stuff and having to move into finding the fulfillment and the emotional fulfillment also within your projects and the things that you're doing in your relationships and everything, you're going to have guides there with you. So pay attention to that. Like in the full astrological video, it talks about all of it. So look for that. But this gives you like some of the heads up also too, directly towards Aries. Of course, look at your sun, moon, rising, your other signs, and do know that there's huge amounts of Aries, Pisces, and Taurus energies coming in play this month. All right, so Aries, good to know, and good talking with you. Hope to talk to you soon. Check your other signs. All right, mush mush, talk to you later.